So, I would like to report success. What I managed to do was off camera, so there were no witnesses. No one could hear it scream. I took this hammer and I smacked the hell out of it, and I finally got the pin to come out. Excuse me. When that pin came out, this pawl popped up a little bit, so it was part of the pawl retaining mechanism too. But I managed to pull the pin out. This is a long monster right here. Oh, this camera will focus. Get his act to focus. Once that pin came out, I didn't have to drill, so that's good. I stuck the key in there and twisted it and pulled, and the core came out. Now, this key is a 6-pin key for that other lock, but it spaces perfectly for it. So I will have another pin chance, to line these up with the existing pins, but I don't think I'm going to get that lucky. That might get me my protective, protector right here, the bubble wrap on a clipboard. Put that in your lap like you're eating soup or something. It'll save your butt when you lose a pin and you fumble. Fumble! Alright. Now we're going to see how many of these guys we can get to match up. It's kind of a game. And if we win, we get, I don't know what kind of a prize. Well, we get a functioning lock prize. These are all deep key pins though, so. Ooh. He's a little bit high. Nothing a little bit of grinding wouldn't take care of. Filing. You know what, that pin is tapered too. I might have the wrong end sticking out. This is a deeper one. It's probably going to fall all the way in, yep. It's kind of like musical chairs. Ooh. We'll have a match there. That guy, there's kind of a nub here. Weird. This one's too deep. Could be too high. And this one's gonna be too high. So, no, that one might work. I'm gonna have to file that a little bit. Well, here's what we got. Focus, damn you. Focus. That guy's obviously too high. That guy's obviously too deep. This guy's too high. It doesn't look like by much, but he's too high. And these other ones... Now, when you do this, you have to make sure that the key is all the way in and seated down. Pin 1 might be a little bit too low. A lot of this you're going to do better with feel sometimes, And then you do a little test. You stick it in the chamber. If you can get it to go in, hey. We already know that one's too high with the key in there. So that one's going to take a little bit of filing. But that's the method I'm going to go through. And then, when I'm finished, what I'm going to have is a factory-cut key for this Yale lock. It may not match the lock, with the right period or whatever, but then I turn this thing, if I can get it back together, which I shouldn't have too many problems, I will have a functioning lock. I'm trying to see if, there's no way to bypass this because that's solid there. And this last pin right here is the one that it's also rotation limiter. It's a core retainer and rotation limiter. But yeah, pretty nice, pretty cool. What you can figure out by looking inside of a lock. Now, if we develop X-ray vision or portable, like scanners, stuff like that, turn your cell phone into a scanner and it can look through the layers of the lock. But that would be bad, probably. That would be a bad thing. Although technology, if it's out there, will probably exist one day to do that. Yeah, what kind of material is that? That is bronze. We detect bronze. I thought that was brass. You are incorrect, sir. It is bronze. Well, okay. What is that? Plated. Plated brass. You sure it's brass? No, I don't think so. That looks like gold paint on a steel shackle. That's probably, yeah, inside the shackle's probably factory done. Gold, kind of like, not, real gold, but like gold paint. The Yale in Town Manufacturing Company. Alright, there we go. I don't know why I keep rambling on this, but yeah, that's what I gotta do. I gotta figure that out, the key pins, but there we go. It's gonna turn out to be a good project. The final video will be when it's done, all put back together. And I will discuss any problems I had of bending this back to shape and getting it back in there. I don't expect a lot of problems. I'm just going to put this up there on the vise and the flat surface of the vise and ping away until I get it relatively straight. And then tap it back in place. The trick is going to be loading those pins in with those springs without them bouncing everywhere or getting mangled when putting them back in. But shouldn't be too difficult. But right now, that's as far as I'm going to go for right now.